siquiera recuerdo estar enfermo.
Escarbad en vuestra memoria y veamos qué luz encontráis.
Hi guys, I'm Rafa from Cartelera, Spain. How are you?
Good.
Good, how are you?
Thank you for being here. And to start with, Ty, I'm bringing you the question from the movie. What do you remember about your experience with Insidious 1 and 2 as a child actor being possessed, and what has been different or the same this time?
Yeah, you know, it's a very different experience from filming the first two to this one. You know, the obvious ones being like, I'm an adult now, so the character is just a lot more fleshed out. But, you know, as a kid, it was something that always, like, I got really freaked out on set. I got a little scared at times. And it didn't really allow me to fully appreciate what we were doing on set. But now that I'm older, I really feel that appreciation for it, and I had so much fun creating these scary moments with all of these demons and just such a fantastical world that's not based in reality at all, and it was a lot of fun.
And talking about fun, Sinclair, it must have been hard to make comedy with a traumatized boy like Dalton. so how did Patrick and Ty help you finding, you know, that light in such an obscure movie horror?
Yeah, I think that we all established pretty easy on that Dalton's an easy target for for some jokes and could use a little levity. But Patrick was wonderful with that because he's a funny person and he appreciates comedy and also respects horror. So I felt like he was really able to merge those two things well. And then Ty was a wonderful straight man, like just someone to bounce the jokes off of, and you know, you're making fun of this person and he's kind of giving you these blank stares and like, I gotta tease you again, man. Like, you look at me like that, I just gotta keep teasing you. So it was super fun.
And precisely talking about Patrick, Ty, how easy or challenging was to build that intense chemistry with him, both as an actor and now as your director?
Well, you know, I've worked with Patrick since I was 3 years old, even before the Insidious movies. He's played my dad in movies 4 times. He and I already have this, you know, even outside of set, he and I have this great, you know, relationship. But as a director, I really think it's important for an actor and a director to be close and to have a good relationship, because that way that the director can very clearly communicate what I need to do, and I can bring to the table certain things, and I can communicate what I think about the character. And I think that that's when the best performances come out, and I truly believe that this is one of my best performances in a movie.
Yeah, it is. And Sinclair, you're joining at the end of the saga, but what do you remember about watching for the first time Insidious? How scared or how fun was it for you?
Yeah, I will never, ever forget the red face popping up behind Patrick. I mean, that is iconic. And when I talk to people about this movie and trying to get my family members who are not horror people to see it, they reference that as a reason why they might not. So I think that that's a good testament as to how scary it is. And it was really such an honor to be a part of something that I have been a fan of for so long.
Yeah, and you also, Ty, what's your sensation now watching and rewatching all those movies? It's like something you like, something you try to avoid?
Oh, I love watching horror. I love watching horror, and whenever I sit down to watch an Insidious movie, it's always a fun little blast of the past. But yeah, I think Insidious has really made me appreciate and love horror, even just outside of the scary moments, like just how horror movies are made and how scares are made. It's a very interesting thing.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations on your big job in the movie.
Thank you.
¡Dalton!
Cuando despiertas a los muertos, cuanto más lejos vayas, más arriesgado será tu viaje.